Defense Department secretary says that. Well, you want to know what he really said? That's the headline. He said if we don't fund U.S. troops, they're going to start sending American soldiers there. Here's what he actually said. The Biden administration is openly threatening Americans. This is from Tucker Carlson and over Ukraine. In a classified briefing in the House yesterday, Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin informed members that if they don't appropriate more money to Zelensky, quote, we'll send your uncles, cousins, and sons to fight Russia. Pay the oligarchs or we'll kill your kids. This is like mafia. This is like Tony Soprano shit. And this is what they're doing now to get their money. So their money laundering operation, which is the Ukraine war. That is not a war. That is a money laundering operation. And it's coming right out of the U.S. Treasury. And they can't send enough hundreds of billions of dollars to Ukraine while they let every city in America crumble. And this is a plan by the billionaire class to keep everybody who is on edge and make you feel beaten down so that when they come and take away your house and your car and your gas stove, that you'll welcome it and you'll ask for an authoritarian daddy to take care of you and protect you from those immigrants and the brown people and the white supremacists and the Nazis and every other boogeyman they can think of. This is what's going on, and this is where your fucking money's going. Again, the joke I do in my act is that you could fix homelessness for $20 billion. For $100 billion, we could fix it 4 times. They won't do it. They did it in San Francisco at the drop of a hat because Xi Jinping was coming. So it just shows you they can do this. This is intentional. This is intentional to beat down the average American. And even though I know it's coming and that what they're doing, it still beats me down. And so this is what he's doing. This is fucking extortion. Hey, nice country you got there. Hey, go ahead.
Zelensky said this. Remember Zelensky?
Hey, shalom, shalom. All praises, honor, glory goes to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachak, Wadash. Double honor to the apostles, elder bishop, the great millstone, peace and blessings to you fellow brothers pushing his word in truth and sincerity. Coming back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachak, Wadash. As you heard the video, I was just checking that clip out. And the spirit inspired me to just go into something real quick. I actually don't really have too much time. This is going to be a real short, quick hit. But since the spirit is on me, I'm going to go ahead and do it. Just kind of going off of what they said, Jimmy Dore, which he's very critical of America and the different policies, which he's a comedian. And he has a large platform on YouTube, and I remember they were censoring him because he was pro-Maxine. He was like, how everybody was. You need to do it, no ifs, ands, or buts, da-da-da. But then he got injured. You see what I'm saying? And then his eyes opened up, and he started being more critical, okay, of America and the shit that they've been doing, okay? Pretty much putting the people through a constant state of fear, a constant state of worry, a constant state of anxiety, and threatening, okay, the American people, which the majority of the American people, they don't know what the hell is going on. They're watching Netflix and all that. With war with Russia, but he says something. It's beating him down. It's beating the American people down, and that's essentially what it's doing. It's beating their psyche down. It's keeping them in a state of anxiety. It's keeping them in a state of depression. The scripture in Isaiah 14, he that who smote the people with a continual wrath. Okay, because he's pretty much absorbing everything, taking everything out of all their mind, body, and soul. Isaiah 24:4, the earth mourneth and fadeth away, as he's extracting all the natural resources, taking the natural resources, and then through the production of all these different technologies, there's byproducts, there's pollutants. And what does he do? He just dumps it right back into the water table or wherever he want to dump it in, cover his tracks. Because to make these technologies, there's a lot of byproducts that pollute and destroy the earth. Revelation 11:18, the Lord is going to destroy them which destroy the earth, and the people the people that are in the earth as well. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. Right? The haughty people of the earth do languish means they grow tired, they grow weak. That word there, language, is them all. They continue to get beaten down. Actually, let me pull that in the blue letter. Okay, even though he knows it's coming, because the elites, they pretty much tell you what they're going to do if you are tuned in and you don't have your head up your ass. Okay, because there's certain people that actually they listen to. They're into politics. They're into geopolitics. They're into, what did Russia say? What did China say? Are we on the brink of war? What's Because that's basically what's going on. But the majority of the American people, they're tired of it. They're wondering, why can't we just have peace, just leave people alone? But you don't understand that America waging war and meddling with people, their economy, um, makes your economy better. Okay, and now that the nations are starting to take a hard stance against America and their financial system, the quality of living here in America, okay, has diminished, as well as the elites are expecting more. They want more. They want to beat you down. This is like, they want to beat you down. This is all part of them. All right, bringing in that Norvos Aurum Seclorum. So let me just bring out that word, amal, that word languish. That word there is amal in the Hebrew. It says to be weak, to droop, to languish, to be exhausted. That's basically what Jimmy Dore said. This is to, let's play that. Let's rewind that. This is to beat the people down.
You could fix homelessness for $20 billion. For $100 billion, we could fix it 4 times. They won't do it. They did it in San Francisco at the drop of a hat because
And we're out here. I'm out here in San Francisco, and we seen it. They cleaned the city. They cleaned the city up. Okay, they pushed all the homeless out. I mean, the police presence was crazy. I mean, it was a police for like maybe every 5, 10 people, and that's a lot. And they were just patrolling. They had the cars there. They were just up and down patrolling. Anybody that was bugging out, doing drugs or whatever, they pushed them off the streets. Hey, you got to get the fuck up out of here. They have people cleaning up, right? It look more lively. So they have the ability, they have the capacity. I actually saw it. We were literally there. They have the ability and the capacity to clean up these cities, but they want the cities in filth. Okay, this is all part of the judgment of America. This is all part of the filth of America.
Xi Jinping
Right.
was coming. So it just shows you they can do this. This is intentional. This is intentional to beat down the average American. And even though I know it's coming and that what they're doing, it still beats me down.
Yeah, even these insiders, or you could say those that are somewhat in the know, it's tearing them up on the inside as well. Okay, because they come to terms that they have no power, and the people that are around them, the family, their friends, close associates, they don't see it. They don't actually see the agenda coming. Okay, and that, they're with all their heart, with all their mind, they're trying to wake people up. Like he tries to wake people up, but the majority of the earth are asleep. And furthermore, they're still in gross darkness, whether you know a little bit or not. If you are not an Israelite and if you are not part of the elect, you're really in gross darkness. Okay, some of our people have woken up. Daniel's the 12th chapter. All right, but they're waking up to, have that everlasting shame and content. They're not part of the elect. So it's beating. Let's one more time.
This is intentional to beat down the average American. And even though I know it's coming and that what they're doing, it still beats me down.
See that? To beat down the average American, and the people are beaten down. They're tired of it. They're tired of the scamdemics. They're tired of They were tired of the lockdowns. They don't want to do another lockdown. They don't want to do the whole the mass thing. You see what I'm saying? They don't want to do that no more. The food is beating them up. There's war. You got war. The Ukraine war. Now it's war with the Israel, and America's funding, giving billions of dollars, and people here in America are struggling. They're upset. People are upset. They're actually calling for an uprising, and you're gonna hear more of that as we get closer to that evil day. Isaiah 24. I'm gonna read 4 again. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The whole earth is mourning. The trees are mourning. Nothing can prosper at its strength. Okay, The people are sick. You know how many sick people I talk to? It's ridiculous. I mean, the average person has 10, 15 ailments that plague them, and it's really it's a lot of times it's a quick fix. It's a easy fix just through diet and exercise. Yet that the poor man's wisdom is despised. That's not, that's not profitable unto these people, because they bought into the illusion of the medical system. Esau's Edom magic. Or it has to be a pill. It has to be some type of radiation therapy. It has to be some type of hydronics, some lymphatic drainage, and it can't be as simple as doing certain fruit and vegetable, mainly vegetable juices. Certain teas, tinctures. If you wanted to do tinctures, eating more raw foods. If you dealing with heavy sicknesses, you gotta work your way up to 100% raw for a particular time, and then you can work then you can work back. But you need to mainly eat, even if you start eating 50% raw fruits and vegetables, go more into legumes, right? Sprouted grains. All right, get your probiotics up. Fermented foods. Okay. It says the world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish, as we just read that word languish, amal, in the Hebrew, which means to grow weak. All right, to droop. Okay, to be beaten down. The earth is defiled under the inhabitants thereof. And meanwhile, the people are mourning. But this is all because this is you bought into it. You bought into the ways of E. You're all for it. It's just now that you're being plagued economically. That's really the only plight of the people, is that their standard of living has diminished. Because if everybody was doing good here in America, they wouldn't give a shit what was going on in Taiwan. They wouldn't care what's going on with the state of Israel. They wouldn't care what's going on with the Ukrainians. As long as it's not in my backyard, they wouldn't care about none of these things. What's going on in Southern America, Latin America. As long as my gas is cheap, as long as when I go to the grocery store, eggs, the staples, eggs, milk, bread, I can get that plentiful. They're okay, but now they're not. Everything's super expensive, and the people's health has deteriorated, as well as their morals. You see everything is freaky. Damn near every woman is showing their body online. They popping pussy online. OnlyFans, many websites. That shit is goddamn epidemic. Women just taking off their clothes and just popping it open. So the earth is defiled. These are the reason why these things are happening. As you're mad at your government, but you people are wicked because they have transgressed the law. See, these are why these things are coming upon you. This economic collapse, your mental instability. Okay, heartache. You know how many people that are in prominent positions, okay, in this world, whether they be psychiatrists, whether they be some type of celebrity, that are really miserable. I see it all the time. Okay, I've actually talked to certain of these people, not high up, but on the lower end, guys that are CEOs of apps that you know of. Okay, people that are podcasters, some of the greatest, top podcasters, the head of psychiatry. These are the words. They're catching nothing but pure hell. But the appearance is, they're doing good, but they're actually not. People have to, they were living in a big house. They had to downsize. That's a heartbreak. Sell their home, downsize, take a loss. Okay, because of the scamdemic, the moratoriums messed them up. They were, they had multiple properties that they were renting out. Now that's messed up. Then they got heart issues, right? Because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Therefore, the curse devoureth the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Says, therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left. The new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry heart do sigh. Okay, and pretty much that's America. America was this great nation. Everybody was doing good. The tabriz, the joy, the heart. Now people are in a state of mourning. Now people are getting beaten down. Okay, they're getting beaten down, and they actually don't know what to do. Okay, they're upset, just like this video here. Okay, so I'm gonna close it there. I actually gotta go. It was just something quick, something I seen through the spirit. Precept popped in my mind, and that's pretty much the state of America. Okay, the people are beaten down, the people are languishing. All right, and that's all prophetic. That symbolizes the destruction of America, the Edomite power system in general, the heathen nations as well, and also the return of Yahweh Shai and the upliftment of the elect. Till next time, shalom to the elect.